This shit's crazy.
Crazy.
I mean,
well, anyway, man, the Breakfast Club actually was talking about it, and they had a video. I'll play it for us both to see.
Details of Jay's hair transformation. Jay told me a few months ago he was planning on combing out his locks for the Philly show with the Roots. He wanted to do this in honor of his father. His name was Adnis Reeves, and his favorite sports team was from Philly. His dad used to rock a fro, so he wanted to rock a fro in his honor.
First lock.
Now, I wasn't all the way convinced that he would be able to comb out his locks, considering he had such thick, long wigs, and his hair had been locking for over 8 years. I thought it was always beautiful that the real reason Jay grew out his hair was to show Blue that her hair was like his hair. Let me rewind and tell you some backstory. Our daughter was about 5, and she wasn't feeling very confident about her hair at that time. When she told her father that, it inspired Jay to grow out his hair. We really wanted her to love and embrace every inch of her gorgeous curls. It also inspired Blue to be the voice of the award-winning book, Hair Love,
by Matthew A. Cherry,
as well as songs like Formation, Baby Hair and Afros, and Brown Skin Girl. And who would have thunk? All of this healthy hair could grow beyond that low-cut Caesar with the deep waves.
What you doing, Blue?
I'm detangling his hair.
Thank you, baby.
This is history in the making.
The 5-year-old Blue had no idea that her father's hair had texture like hers.
Beautiful, beautiful. Good morning. It's day 2 of removing Jay's locks.
Now Jay took better care of his hair than any person I know. He gets his hair washed religiously. And honestly has been one of Sacred's most loyal customers.
What you got going over here? Got that Indian in my family.
He does.
Cherokee. Ain't nothing but no Cherokee.
His hairstylist was Nakia Collins, and I believe that Jay's commitment to consistency was key in nurturing and maintaining the health of his hair using only Sacred products for so many years. And it was in immaculate condition, which made a huge contribution to our ability to retain so much of his fullness, length, and his thickness while combing out.
Yes to the year.
8 years of locks.
It's really long. Look at this.
Now, we all naturally shed 50 to 150 strands a day. So imagine almost 9 years of locked hair.
You look so handsome.
Now, I was pretty obsessed with Jay's locks. Honestly, I didn't really want him to cut them. It's a lot of memories stored in locks.
Happy birthday.
Locks can be like antennas, connecting us to frequencies and energies. Hair grows, people grow, so the transformation can be emotional.
Get the detangling spray.
And she sprayed in my ear.
We started at the bottom of the lock and worked our way higher and higher until we got to the base, which was the hardest to detangle.
We're using 3.
You know, this is totally locked. And I'm gonna put the comb. Look. Look.
Yeah, you
I
got a
comb it
miracle
down.
comb.
The Sacred tools were fantastic, especially the parting tail comb.
This is a secret weapon. It helps to have this because you're able to kind of grip.
Sometimes we detangle.
Now watch bald head people find a way to be offended by this.
But that kind of touched me, man, when I seen that. At first, I didn't even look at it. I seen it, I was like, oh, it's a hair video with Jay. But then I watched the Breakfast Club clip. I'm like, that's pretty dope. Man, if people are so quick to want to criticize somebody or talk shit, oh, he got that lace front, and all right. Dog, first of all, he's trying to honor his father, and then he did something because his daughter was feeling, you know, obviously with the pressures in society and all that, uneasy about her hair. Like, damn, like, you know, we go through this shit. Like, well, my hair got to be nappy. How come it can't be straight and all that? We know about that whole shit. Mm-hmm. But he grew his hair out to show his daughter, like, look, we good. My hair is nappy, yours is nappy. We're going to embrace our roots like anybody else would. So I think that's dope, man. I think that's dope, dog.
You mean to tell me this dude grew out his hair for his daughter to show her that black is beautiful? is fucking monster.
Right. And somebody, they going to find a way to criticize this shit.
This is some Illuminati shit. This is so evil. With this man, you mean to tell me Jay-Z grew his hair out for his child? It's the evil in that. It's wild. Nah, man, I didn't watch it either, bro. I didn't watch it either because Charlamagne, as funny as he is, I was one of them bald head niggas like I ain't watching no hair video.
Right.
I ain't watching this shit. Right. But when you listen to the message and when he said that about his daughter, I vividly remember people that I know on social, my little personal social media, Facebook. They have shit to do with viral, shit to do with Hip Hop Uncensored, the podcast, nothing. Talking and taking their time to talk about this child's hair.
Yeah.
Going in on this child. They don't know her. All they knew was Jay-Z and Beyonce, and they are actually writing posts. I don't mean to talk about kids, but they got to do something about this nappy hair. These motherfuckers on welfare, food stamps, fucked up, and you got a nerve to be talking about a baby's hair that you know nothing about. So if I'm seeing that on a low level, I can only imagine on a grander level the type of shit that these people, this family at this time that happened to be in the public light, but this family was hearing about their child's hair. So for this man to sit back and have the ability not only to do it, but just to have to create and bring it into a lesson and show her a lesson about life on how beautiful she is, I think it's phenomenal. You know what I mean? It's absolutely, it's godlike. You know what I mean? To just be able to take your family and do something that you may not even wanted to do, but just set an example of how beautiful and how lovely you can be just being your natural self. You know what I mean? So I think that's dope. That's what I took out of the entire thing. I don't know if I ever watched the whole 7-minute blog on the process because, one, I don't give a damn. Right. Two, I don't care if it was a weave or not. I'm not that deep in the whole hair to give a damn. But the message of that, to be able to take that as a father and as a man, somebody that's made, I'm sure, a ton of mistakes. We've seen him be show infidelity toward his wife. I'm sure he dealt with things. And I mean, you listen to 444, Beyonce having miscarriages and all this shit. They're human beings and they go through shit. For him to sit back as a man through all of those mistakes and go, you know what, I'm going to teach my daughter a lesson in this situation, that's the perfect type of Father's Day type of message that we need. There's things that fathers do. Mm-hmm. There's things that we sacrifice. There's things that we go through that go unseen, that go unmatched, that still go criticized. Yeah, even though we out here just trying to simply take care of our own, man. So shout out to him for doing that. You know what I mean? And it's definitely, to me, real because I remember all the disgusting criticism that child had to go through. And the same people that are criticizing her now, Slay blew this. Oh, Blue is killing it now. This, that, and the third. The fakest shit you ever heard in your life. But yeah, man, that's dope. And it's just another notch on his belt to just show you why we praise him for the accomplishments that he's done. You know what I mean? The Target deals and the NFL and shit. We got no problem criticizing him, but in his totality, give his brother a lot of credit for what he's done throughout his life. And we've watched him grow since 96 into 2026 into the man that he is now. And man, applaud to him, bro.
Yeah, and it goes to show you, even if somebody's rich and they're kind of shielded, that they still, susceptible to outside pressures and the pressure to want to look or be or why is my hair or, like this. So, embrace whatever you are. If you got straight hair, embrace it. If you got nappy hair, embrace it. You got a thick woolly beard, embrace it. If you bald, embrace it. Embrace whatever. Yeah. God made you, man. Yeah. And that's, and at the end of the day, everybody tanning. Yep. They want to be darker. And when they said the woman, right? Her ideal man that every woman said, no matter white, black, was tall, dark, and handsome. Ain't that ironic?
Sure is. That's a fact. And yeah, embrace your baldness too. It took me a long time to understand what alopecia was and to embrace it. And now in 2026, it's a lot more normal. You see a lot more people with it. When I got that shit, and nobody had it, and I knew nothing about it.
Yeah, you went through a lot. Yeah,
I went through a lot. You know what I mean? But now, man, just embrace who you are. You don't got control over the shit. Right. I mean, people gonna say what they gonna say, but embrace you, man. That was a beautiful message you put out there.
Yeah, yeah. And I wouldn't. If that wasn't in it, I would have never even talked about it.
I'd have never saw it.
Yeah, yeah. So. The Breakfast Club got a way of hooking you. You know what I mean? Like that.